everybody. Carol Davis here with a spot of sunshine just for you. I need a spot of sunshine. I need a sky of sunshine. I'm in my house. I'm freezing. And it says 75 degrees in my house. It's 71 outside, 75 in here, and I'm cold. Why is that? If it was 75 outside, I would be warm, but 75 inside, I'm cold. Well, good thing I have sweaters and jackets. That's enough of that, right? So anyway, how you all doing? I shouldn't complain about 75 and I'm freezing. I think across most of the nation, it's winter still. And many of you are cold. Many of you are in the snow, so I'm going to shut up. Just, it doesn't matter what temperature is. I personally am free. Look, I have a sweater on. I'm cold. It's cold. I'm cold. All right, move on, right? Move on. I like looking at myself making all these faces. Well, anyway, Sunshine Day to you. We're on chapter 2 now. Remember this book? Oh, remember Hope for the Flowers. I think I missed a day. So smart and smile. Oh, here comes the wind. They're climbing a mountain of other caterpillars climbing to they don't know where. I love this because it reminds me of the corporate America. Everybody's climbing this ladder. They're stepping on people. They're knocking people off the ladder. They don't care. They got to get to the top. What's at the top? I don't know, but it must be good because everybody's doing it. Look at people are killing each other to get to the top. I got to get to the top. Corporate America. Ah, my, oh, my, oh, my. And they get up there. They get to be the CEO, the CFO, president. What? Most of them need another ladder to climb. Anyway, that's one of the reasons I love this. It's so much about real life in this book. But chapter 2, here we go. You ready? The first moments of the pile were a shock. Stripe was pushed and kicked and stepped on from every direction. It was climb or be climbed. You've ever had that feeling? Climb or be climbed. No more fellow caterpillars on Stripe's pile. They became only threats and obstacles, which he turned into steps and opportunities. This single-minded approach really helped, and Stripe felt he was getting much higher. But some days, it seemed he could manage only to keep his place. It was especially then that an anxious shadow nagged inside. What's at the top? He whispered. Where are we going? On one exasperated day, Stripe couldn't stand it any longer and actually yelled back, I don't know, but there's no time to think about it. About where you're going. Just go. Just go. A little yellow caterpillar he was crawling over gasped. What did you say? I was just talking to myself, Stripe mumbled. It really isn't important. I was just wondering where we were going. You know, Yellow said, I was wondering that myself. But since there's no way to find out, I decided it wasn't important. She blushed at how silly this sounded, quickly adding, no one else seems to worry about where we're going, so it must be good. Must be good. But, she blushed again, how far are we from the top? Stripe answered gravely, since we're not at the top, and we're not at the bottom, we must be in the middle. Oh, Yellow said, and they both began climbing again. But now Stripe had a new feeling. He felt bad. He had lost his single-mindedness. How can I step on someone I've just talked to? Stripe avoided Yellow as much as possible, but one day there she was, blocking the only way up. There they are. Uh-oh. Here it is. You finally run into your friend. Well, I guess it's you or me, he said, and stepped squarely on her head. Something in the way Yellow looked at him just made him feel awful about himself. Like, no matter what is up there, it just isn't worth it. Stripe crawled off Yellow and whispered, I'm sorry. How many times have you been stepped on by your friends because they needed to get to another level of where they think they wanted to be? And Yellow began to cry. I could stand this life hoping in what was ahead until I met you talking to yourself that day. Since then, my heart just hasn't been in it, but I don't know what to do. I didn't know how badly I felt about this life until then. Now, when you look at me so kindly, I know for sure I don't like this life. I just want to do something like crawl with you and nibble grass. Stripe's heart leapt inside. Everything looked different. The pillar made no sense at all. I would like that too, he whispered, but this meant giving up the climb. A hard decision. Yeah, like make money to buy groceries or just sit here and cuddle. I want to sit here and cuddle, but then we run out of groceries and then it's like, well, got to do something. Yellow dear, maybe we're close to the top. Maybe if we help each other, we can get there quickly. Maybe, she said. But they both knew this wasn't what they wanted most. Let's go down, Yellow said. Okay, and they stopped climbing. They clung to each other as masses of caterpillars crawled over them. The air was terrible, but they were happy with each other and made a big ball so nobody could step in their eyes and stomachs. They did nothing at all for what seemed like a long time. Suddenly, they didn't feel anything crawling over them. They unrolled, opened their eyes. They were at the side of the caterpillar pillar. Hi, Stripe, said Yellow. Hi, Yellow, said Stripe. And they crawled off into some fresh green grass to eat and take a nap. Just before they fell asleep, Stripe hugged Yellow. Being together like this is sure different from being crushed in that crowd. It sure is, she smiled and closed her eyes. And that's where we'll stop for today with the end of chapter 2. Hopefully tomorrow, we'll read chapter 3. So have a wonderful day, everybody. Wherever you are, stay warm and spread the smiles across the miles. Love you. Bye.